Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So, in this video, I'm going to see how long it would take me to put on all my makeup from start to finish, starting with primers. And I have nothing here in front of my desk ready to do this video. So, I have to grab all the products, wherever they are, and start putting on makeup. So, let's get to it. Alright, primers. It probably would go much more faster, but I might do some talking, I might not. But starting now, I am putting on the e.l.f. Grip Primer in Matte. And then the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's right here. So I'm avoiding the eye area because I do have eczema right there. And then the Milani Eye Primer. Okay. And then let's put on some type of lip product on my lips. I am parched. And then let's go in with eyeshadow, I guess. Yeah, let's just do eyeshadows. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Shadows. This one's not letting me open. Okay, there it goes. Okay, and then just taking this BK Beauty brush. And I'm going to take this shade, well, these two shades. Make sure that's blended out up here. And then let me take a shimmer color. I think I'm going to take this shade right here on the finger. I forget how pigmented this is. That is beautiful. Just taking this brush again. Well, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set the timer. Okay. And then eyeliner, I'm going to use this brush. Not brush, this eyeliner. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. This is by Makeup Geek. I'm trying to use up all the products that I have from Makeup Geek so I can move on to new products. And then just taking this random brush from Inspire. Yeah, that looks pretty good in my opinion. wipe this off the back of my hand real fast. Okay, and then let's move on to foundation. I am gonna use, I am making a mess. Just put that right there. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Infallible. Oh, this is the vitamin C one. I'm gonna use the older one I have in my collection. L'Oreal Infallible in 425. And then I'm going to use the BK 101. Just get that all over the brush and start applying. I know they have the new not BK, but L'Oreal Infallible with vitamin C. I do have one, but slightly too light for me. But I still have the original formula that I feel like I need to use that before I start using the new one more. Just so this doesn't get too old and too old for it to use. And I really do like this foundation, but I know the color is slightly off, but I never went back to find the correct color for me. And the one I got for vitamin C is lighter than this, so I feel like this color works best for me right now. I could still keep the vitamin C formula, but I'm gonna have to mix it with a different foundation. And let's move on. I'm skipping concealer underneath the eye, and I'm gonna let's not do liquid contour and blush. So I'm just gonna skip right ahead to setting this foundation with a powder. This is by the L'Oreal True Match. And I'm just gonna take this BK Beauty and set this all over by tapping. I feel like I need more around my nose, but probably not. Okay. The hair in the way. I know I should put up my hair. I just don't really feel like it. And then, let's see. Bronzer, I am gonna let's just use this Milani one. Using this BK Beauty brush, which is the 111. And I need to make sure all of this is blended in. So yes, this is part of my typical daily routine. Just making sure everything is blended in together. And then for blush, good question. What should I do for blush? I have a lot of blush. Let's just use this from this Essence Pure Nude Blush. This is in Rosy Rosewood. It's a pink color. I shouldn't do that. I should just tap this in. This gives a very nice blended look if I just tap this in. And then, because I am extra sometimes, or high maintenance, I guess, I have to blend that in because I like to make sure everything is just blended in. And then I'm going to use this from Milani since it was at the very top. Just using this brush, which is the 108. I think this one's really used for concealer, but I'm using it for highlighting. And I forgot I have that pimple right there. Should I not put the highlight near that? I don't know why I'm breaking out. Okay, I am almost done. I think I gotta do eyebrows. Let's use the e.l.f. pencil. I think this is just the original formula. And I am going to put this on. Eyebrows is definitely not very exciting at all. And it's my least favorite because my eyebrows is just completely uneven. I really don't like my eyebrows. But I know it's just part of our natural feature. Let's do this. The one thing I don't like about this eyebrow pencil from e.l.f. is that you kind of have to hold the product up and have to touch the tip right here. Well, this part where just so it doesn't wind back down. Okay, I think I made that go down a little bit too far. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, put this back up. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f.'s brow wax. Let's set this in place. Not the best brow wax from e.l.f., but I can't get that off. But it does do its job pretty decent, I think. If you can't afford a more better one, I think Maybelline L'Oreal has a good brow gel, but if you can't really afford that price, actually I think they're all around the same price. But I don't exactly remember. I want to put on concealer, but I can't. Okay, let's just put on mascara. Let's do the Milani Anti-Gravity. Alright, and then let's put on setting powder, which I can use this from Viseart. Just do that. I'm just going to take this brush. Okay, and then how about a lip pencil? This one's the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in Nude Plum. And then let's use Revie Beauty. Maybe not that shade. Which one? Let's do this one. I think this one is Dahlia. Okay, almost done. Now let's put on setting spray by Milani, which is their Make It Last setting spray. And then I'm going to use a powder puff to set all that in. So I think I did everything at this point. So I think that took me about 16, 17 minutes. So, I mean, and this is the complete and final look. This is a full face of makeup I just did with everything that was not in front of me. I had to find and grab stuff at various different locations. And this is a complete look. And except for the concealer, unfortunately, I can't put that on like I said earlier. But this is the complete look for today, and hopefully you liked it, enjoyed watching me putting on makeup from start to finish. Like, how long did it take me realistically? But yeah, so this is the final look. I mean, I know I could make my hair a little bit better, but maybe some other time I'll make my hair a little bit better. Let me know if you want me to do my hair or not. I'm not really into really doing the hair stuff for videos, but I mean, let me know what else you want me to do. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.